Good morning guys, welcome back to another cut above. This morning I'm going to use pretty much the same stuff that I've been using for the last little while. I'm just going to change up the soap today, which is going to be Bluebeards Revenge. So I'm just going to give it a bash and see how I go. So I've just got out of the shower, my brush has been soaking in the water. And the razor I'm going to be using today is the DE89 by Edwin Jagger, which I really enjoyed using last time. So I've just kept the feather blade in there, Edwin Jagger. It's a really nice razor. Gives a much better cut than the Parker 99R, which was my first razor that I bought. Yeah, so all I'm going to do with this is just take a little dollop. I think that's probably enough. Pop it into my new shaving bowl, which has got a couple of spots of water in there. Grab the brush and away we go. So hopefully I've put enough cream in there. Certainly seems to be lathering quite nicely, if you can see that there. It never seems to quite look as good as it does on like YouTube channels. It's almost like trick photography on some of them. But then again, it could just be technique and the right amount of stuff. Okay, so we've got some nice peaks on there now. And away we go. I'm using the Wahl silver tip badger brush, which is the one I've used for every shave so far. And it appears to be a really nice brush. Apart from the issues with the wording melting off when I was soaking it, it is definitely a lovely brush. I've got two other brushes there now, Edwin Jagger brushes, which I will use as I go along. But I just want to sort of make the products last that I've got. I've got quite a few shaving soaps now and a couple other bits and bobs and new products. And this is the first time I've shaved with a DE razor after only 2 days growth. It's certainly it's got a lovely scent, the soap. It's not overpowering at all. It's quite a clean, fresh smell. It's almost got that sort of barbershop smell about it. Alright, just place some water, it's not very warm. That's better. Let's get stuck in. So this has got the feather blade in it, which I did enjoy last time. It was very sharp. I did nick myself a couple of times, but other than that I've been really impressed. So let's see how it goes on a second shave. Yeah, it feels just as good as it did on that first shave. I mean, certainly the razor seems to make a difference. I just see it a better build quality, much better. It seems to have a better angle as well. I keep forgetting that there's two sides to these razors. I mean, I hear people saying it's quite a harsh razor. Now, I do have sensitive skin, well I believe I do. I don't seem to find it that harsh, I find it very smooth. which sort of lets you know that it really is personal taste and what works for your own skin. I mean, it's definitely far superior to the Astra Platinum blades, far superior. I'll probably have the kids making a bit of a venture on the camera today because they're just getting ready for school. I felt like I just nicked myself there, but I'm not sure. So after the shave today, I'm going to be going with a combination that I found on Paul H Films, whereby he used his alum block to clear everything up. He then used the Imperial Leather for men, which we get over in Australia. I'm not sure if you can still get it in the UK. And then I'm going to finish off with Nivea Original Aftershave Balm, which he said smelled absolutely beautiful, so I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if you guys can hear them kids screaming through there. I've got an 11-year-old daughter going on about 17, 18. Who has this unbelievable knack of driving her mum and dad crazy. Yes, I've got a couple of little nicks down there, but there's not a real razor rash or anything, just a few little nicks. It's almost like just I've nipped the skin just round about the hairs, the follicles. Yeah, I'm just going for that bit of a rinse off. And then for pass number 2. So it certainly seems to have a good shaving cream though. I'm quite impressed with it. The slickness is really good. It was really smooth over my skin. I felt like there was a good layer of protection there, which is definitely what you want, especially if you've got sensitive skin. And I've got a couple of creams there which weren't so sensitive, or well, some that aren't so sensitive, so I'm looking forward to using them just to find out what the difference is. The Nivea sensitive that I used a couple of days ago was certainly had a lovely slickness to it, and my skin did seem to stay hydrated after the shave, which is good. Alright, second pass, across the grain. And I know I say it every shave, but I'm still gobsmacked that I haven't been doing this for the last sort of 15 years. Because it's certainly, given its age, is still a superior shave to cartridge razors. So I'm just going to shave down on here. If you've watched any of my previous videos, the hair on my neck actually grows in this direction down here. So in order to cut across grain, I just go down again. So I actually cut cross grain on my neck twice, which is probably why I get the odd nicks. And then as we get over this side, the hair actually starts growing in this way, so it's just the exact same motions to get cross grain pretty much. And there's literally, I'm putting no pressure on my skin. It's the razor and the blade doing all the work. And I mean the feather is very, very sharp. You can feel that as soon as you start using it, you can feel how sharp it is. And certainly there's definitely a nice slickness, even afterwards there's a bit of slickness there. I wouldn't say as much as the Nivea. However, I probably prefer the scent on this. I think the scent's just a little bit nicer on this one. I'll clear this water up again. I'm just going to pick up a third pass today. I normally just do two and then a clean up. I'm going to do a third pass and then a clean up. I'm just going to rejuvenate this shaving cream in the bowl. The thing I like about this is it's almost like a trade, you know. I mean, I'm a window cleaner, that's my specialty, and carpet cleaning. And it's taken me a long time to master the art of doing it to a point where I don't leave any marks on the glass and don't leave any marks in the corners, and you get all the dirt off and you get it looking spickle with a squeegee. So I almost sort of find this sort of shaving to be similar to squeegeeing on a window, whereby you've got to find the right angles, you've got to take the right length of strokes, the right amount of pressure on it in order to get a good finish. And I can't imagine it's going to be something that will happen overnight. It's taken me a while to get this good. I've only shaved, I think it's 4 or 5 times now. So I can imagine it just gets better each time you do it as you start learning your hair and learning the way your face moves and things. So I'm just going to try and go across the grain this time. Not across the grain, sorry, against the grain. I think on my neck I'll probably just stick to cross grain, because it is very, very sensitive. It's something I will change over to as I go along, to go against the grain with it, as my skin gets more used to this. But at the moment, cross grain seems to be more than enough. And it's certainly been driving the wife nuts recently, because my skin has really softened up over the past couple of weeks. I mean, that blade is really, really smooth. Alright, it's feeling pretty good so far. I think I've nicked myself here now. I have. Just a little nick. So I'm just going to finish off with a that lather is just lovely. I mean, that's thick stuff. It's like a top quality meringue. Right, I think that'll do me. There's definitely a few nicks on there, I can still feel them. They are stinging quite a bit already. So I'm not looking forward to the alum block, but hey ho, here goes. So I've got the RazoRock Alum block. Hopefully that's focusing in. I never really know. Let me have a look. Sorry guys, there's just something on my screen there, so hopefully that's been recording all the way through. So yeah, so I've got the RazoRock Alum block. So I'm just going to give that a soak and then put myself through agony. Why not? Bring it on. I mean, I know it stings when you use aftershave, but it's nothing like the burn you get from an alum block. This stuff stings. So I'm just going to leave that on for a few seconds and then I'll rinse it off. I mean, the thing I do like about the sting is I know it's doing something. You know, if something's hurting you, it's doing something. So, in this case, hopefully it's just healing up all these little nicks, cuts and a little bit of razor rash and everything else. Now this is where I come a bit stuck. So what I've been doing is using a cold water splash after I finish with the alum block, just in order to keep the pores closed. I wasn't sure whether guys were using a hot water or not, but just my theory is obviously if you put hot water after using alum block, you open your pores back up. So it's not something I've looked into, but I'm just trying to use my head a little bit. What's left down here, that is. I think that's long enough. The sting's went away now. Just and it does work wonders, that alum block. I was using another one as well, like a sort of like a sport deodorant stick, which works an absolute treat. So this one's just a bit better. It's a bit bigger surface, so you can do your face a lot faster. Okay, so I'm going to go in now with the Imperial Leather. Which has got a beautiful scent. And like I say, it's got a burn, but it is nothing like the basic alum block, just nothing like it at all. So just wait till that dries in. So yeah, so look, I don't have many viewers at the moment, I don't get many subscribers, so I'm hoping to pick up a few more. But obviously I've just started out, I don't expect to have a lot, and it's all about learning how to review the products, how to do it right, and what things to look out for, what things to say and do. But I'll get there in the end. I'm just sort of learning as I go along, and obviously watching a couple of guys like Paul and Nick Shaves, Geo Fatboy, all these guys on there, just trying to pick up a few techniques and how to actually do things. So obviously my big problem is talking about things and trying to explain them, and obviously with scents, I mean that to me just smells beautiful. I absolutely love it, but tell you what it actually smells of, or what the actual tones are at the moment, I couldn't tell you. It might be something that I come across and get better with, but I couldn't tell you what's in there. All I know is when I put it on, it smells absolutely great. Alright, so I'm pretty much dried up now. I'm just going to go with some Nivea Originals Replenishing Post Shave Balm. You don't need much of this stuff, it's pretty good. And the thing I found with that alum block is it does actually dry your skin out quite a bit. It seems to suck the moisture out. So I'm just going to finish off with that. It's quite a light scent on the Nivea, and it's certainly, Paul H Films is definitely right. It does. It just merges into a lovely scent. It's probably actually the best shave I've had since I started. I've got a little bit of rash on the bottom there, but it feels like the smoothest, certainly baby smooth, the closest I've come to for a full shave. And while I got you guys, I'm just going to finish off my morning routine. So basically what I do is I actually put on some L'Oreal Men Expert Erase Wrinkles. I've been using this for about 6 months and it's actually made quite an impact on my forehead. I mean, I've still got pretty deep expression lines, but considering what they were, this stuff is incredible. It's a non-oily cream, which is good. It seems to absorb well, and it does leave a slight layer of protection on you during the day. I don't know whether that sort of works throughout the day and actually assisting in reducing the wrinkles, I'm not sure. And then I pop on a bit of this, the L'Oreal Men Expert Hydra Energetic on the eyes, which guys, if you don't have this, buy it. It's the best stuff, especially if you don't sleep too well, which I don't. Being an ex-police officer, for all the stuff I've seen, I don't sleep that well these days. So I pop a bit of this on and literally within 5-10 minutes your eyes look lovely and bright, the darkness goes away, the circles are gone and the puffiness is gone. It really is tremendous stuff. I've got a little bit of a nick there, but I'm not too worried about that. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the shave. This is basically a bit of a review on the Bluebeards Revenge Shaving Cream. So I hope I answered most of the questions on there. It's certainly got a lovely slickness, it's got a lovely smell, it lathers really easily, and it works great. It works great. I mean, I'm using a feather blade in there. I mean, I'm a newcomer to shaving, so to use such a sharp razor blade and actually get some enjoyment out of it, I'm quite happy with that. But I'm looking forward to actually using the Mueller R41 soon. I'll probably give that another couple of weeks though, while I get some technique up to scratch with this, hopefully toughen the skin up a bit. And I'll probably use a blunter blade in that one as well. I'm waiting on my Fosh guards coming in, so once they come in I'll probably give that a bash in this first, and then I'll probably use that inside the R41. So yeah, thanks for tuning in guys. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and see you next time. Thank you.